Was Zoey Babi. It's the vibe. Was Zoey Babi. Oh yeah.
What's going on, y'all? This is your girl, Zoey Baby. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Vibe Corner. This is It's a Vibe Podcast. I will be your lovely host. Now, if you are new to this channel, I just want to give you guys a little bit of background. Now, I know in our community, especially the black community, we pay a homage to a lot of the negative stuff. But this podcast here is totally different. What this is for is to pay homage to black excellence, especially those in our community. And I am extremely excited to have a Tampa legend in the building. Mr. Author, producer, and actor.
For sure.
How? Mr. Father, chef, and make any motherfucking thing happen. I gotta stop cussing now, for real. Now, Mr. Challenge God.
Sure.
And the king of Tampa himself, Tom G in the building, y'all.
For sure. Appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, Tom, thank you for coming. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. Just got through dropping all the kids off and getting them situated. Thank God it's the last week for school.
Oh.
We gotta do no more dropping off after this week.
I ain't got no kids yet. I just got a niece.
Oh, yeah.
I can't take it.
For some people, that's enough.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I pick up, drop off, and I'm done.
Right.
Now, Tom, you just performed at the We The Ones comedy tour. How was that?
Oh, that was dope, man. You know, my nigga Duval brought me out, you know what I'm saying, like he always do. When he come to the city, it's a must. I can't even tell him no, you know what I'm saying, unless I'm out of town or something. So he told me he wanted to pull up. He wanted me to pull up and, you know, jam out with him and shit. So that's what we did. You know, me, him, DC Young Fly, Mike Epps, all of us. We was hanging out, man.
With the
my
superstar.
nigga Money Back, yeah.
That's my boy. So, We Done Ones comedy tour. You've been on the BET Awards.
For sure.
You done did Wild Splash, last damn show.
For sure.
You done touched the stage with some of the biggest names.
Correct.
Big name. Boosie, Jeezy.
Correct.
Scrappy, T.I., Lil Duval, Lil Kim, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, definitely.
You done put out a book.
Yeah.
You done put out a movie.
Yeah.
You done made hit after hit.
For sure.
Putting our ass on the map for real.
You been doing your homework, huh?
You supposed to give back to our communities.
Yearly.
You've launched a Peace in the Streets movement to combat gun violence.
For sure.
And you recently opened up your new food truck.
Yep. Snack Trap. Y'all pull up to the Snack Trap, 2134 South 78th Street, man. Come get a taste of the South Side every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Pull up.
I'm coming. I'll be there Thursday.
Let's get it.
Now, Tom, being a prominent figure in our community, I know a lot of us, we get to know you. If you read your book, we got a little bit of an insight on you, especially with your growing up. Mm-hmm. We listen to your music. Mm-hmm. We watch you on Instagram.
Right.
We watch you bless the stage.
Right.
Now, tell us a few things about you that we might not know.
I pretty much put everything about me on wax, you know what I'm saying, or display it online. But if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, Tom G, the reason why I'm into the music, the way I'm into it is because my daddy was, you know, one of the top DJs in the city in his time, in his, you know, in the prime time, you know what I'm saying, probably like the end of the 70s all the way to probably like 98, 99. That was his time. He go by the name of Music Man. So he used to like always drill me on, you know, beats per minute with if you know anything about 12-inch records and stuff like that, he used to drill me on beats per minute. I used to be making tapes because that's what he did. So I started selling tapes out my locker at Franklin Middle School. And I started making a lot of money on it. He used to drill me on how many seconds in between each song it needed to be. If you got too much air in between each song, then you got to redo the tape over and all that. And on top of that, on my mama's side, my mama always been choir director, always been, you know what I'm saying, you know, the piano player for the church and all that, and she could sing too. So, you know, that music just in me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now you touched a lot on your childhood in your book, Process and Purpose.
Correct.
Okay, so you, like you just said, you grew up in a musical household. Mm-hmm. Your daddy being a hot ass DJ. That was right before Jam Pony Express and all that.
Yeah, that was right before them boys. Yep. I think they was the generation like right after my daddy. Because my daddy came up with Flash and DJ Trent, rest in peace. you know what I'm saying, a lot of them boys like that, they was DJing in Scat 34 and Manilas, and you know, Manilas turned into celebrities and Hollywood Nights. They was doing all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, growing up in a musical household, like with your mom being heavily in church, and your mom was an educator as well, right?
Yeah, she came to be an educator. Well, she always been an educator, but she went into education probably like after I graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she always just, you know, been that teaching, nurturing type of woman. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you right. She always been an educator.
Okay, so growing up with your parents, your daddy a dope ass DJ.
For sure.
Your mama heavy in the church, the
Right.
choir director. You back there playing the drums. You think I ain't know that?
Yeah.
You still play the drums today?
Yeah, I still get down right now. When I did my my live band, performance, I did a segment where I jumped off, you know what I'm saying, jumped off the mic and went and got on the drums and turned it up. Your whole club went crazy. Yep.
Now, what was it like growing up in your household? I know I read the book. We ain't gonna give y'all too much because you got to buy that book.
Yeah, Process and Purpose. Get that.
ASAP, because that bitch, I read it twice already. Mm-hmm. Once when you first dropped it, then I bought it again on Kindle because my cousin stole my book. So I had to buy it again on Kindle just to touch back up for this goddamn interview time. But going into your book, like talking about your childhood and growing up, what was it like growing up for you in your household?
Growing up for me in my household, it pretty much was, you know what I'm saying, because for a minute I was the only child until my little brother came, you know what I'm saying, but I always had a bunch of cousins, a bunch of friends. Growing up in my household was like, you know, we had our good days, we had our bad days, good times, good years, bad years, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much just playing outside, you know what I'm saying, sandlot, you know what I'm saying, throw up tackle with my homeboys, then come in, you know what I'm saying, daddy fussing at me, go take a bath with your little snake ass, you know, and then shit, you know, eat dinner, watch a little TV, you know what I'm saying, get up, go to school the next morning, and it was like that. I played sports, you know, on the weekends and stuff like that. I always played sports. My daddy, he drilled that in me. I always played baseball, and when baseball season was over, I played basketball. When that was over, I played football, you know, year round. I even played soccer, too, for the Boys and Girls Club, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I tried to play basketball one time, man. I got in one game. I think I lasted about 5 minutes, Tom, and they pulled my ass out of there. They get this bitch up out of here. I was traveling, fouling.
Yeah.
Couldn't shoot worth a damn. I mean, I couldn't do it. Now, when you was going to Franklin Middle School, because you just touched on Franklin. Mm-hmm. Now, you say that you was selling CDs. Did you get that kind of hustle from your dad? Because I know you say you was watching him, too.
Yeah, no, I was selling tapes. And, shit, me and my dad actually fell out. Because by this time, him and my mama had split, so I used to go over there to his house on the like either on the weekends or sometime after school. Because I used to have to keep up with my clientele selling the tapes. So I used to go to his house probably like Tuesday and Wednesday throughout the week, and he had this tape burner. This was way before CDs, where you put the main. First of all, you record your master tape, and then when you record your master tape, you put the tape on this side of the tape burner, then you put the tape that you finna dub on the other side of the tape burner, and then it'll actually make somebody a tape in 90 seconds. Like, they'll have their tape done. So instead of me sitting over there burning tapes all day so I could have a whole bunch of tapes, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't want to have no stock that wasn't selling, so I always wanted to like sell people stuff they wanted right then. Right. So I took the tape burner from over there. He found out I took the tape burner. And we went to beefing about that shit, but I had that tape burner booming over there at mama house.
Now, you hustled so hard with them goddamn tapes, Tom.
Yeah.
They thought you was slanging dope.
Oh, yeah, they did. Out my locker. Hold on, let me blow my dad. I got a cold and shit.
You okay?
Yeah.
They thought your ass was selling dope.
Yeah.
But when they found out, you ended up turning into the 8th grade DJ for that then.
That's how it happened. You know what I'm saying? They came to my locker. Cause my daddy had a homeboy that was working for the school. His name Mr. Fleming. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they told Mr. Fleming that I was doing something at my locker. And Mr. Fleming was like, nah, I damn near raised that boy. I know he ain't doing no shit like that. They ain't believe him. So I get in my locker one day. I'm finna get ready to put, you know what I'm saying, my tapes. No, actually I had tapes in there. I'm finna get ready to unlock my locker. And there's people at my locker waiting on me, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I go to put the combination in the locker, the principal and the school resource officer, all of them come. So I'm looking, and they was like, go ahead, open that locker. I'm licking. They like, open the lock. I say, what y'all think in here? And I just started laughing. I opened the lock and they seen all the tapes. And Mr. Fleming said, I told y'all this boy wasn't doing that. This boy come from music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then after that, that's when they was like, well, you know, want you DJ our school dance then if you so into music and stuff like that. I was like, let's do it.
Now, Tonji, you just did your Everybody freestyle.
Yeah.
And you was DJing a little bit in there.
Mm-hmm.
You was feeling a little nostalgia. You was going back to the 8th grade. You going back to the 8th grade years, dog?
Yeah, I went back. Actually, I went back to, you know what I'm saying, like how them boys from Jam Pony was doing their thing. That was the inspiration. Actually, Jam Pony was the inspiration for how I wrote that song. I wanted to do it Florida DJ style, like how they used to do it at the block parties back in the days and shit like that. Shout out to Jam Pony.
You quick on your feet?
Yes, sir.
In high school, you wasn't no...
Oh, no, y'all was drinking something.
We're going to try that again. Okay. Now, getting into your book a little bit, Process and Purpose. Now, you really tuned into your life, you know, and it really followed you as an up-and-coming musician.
Right.
But the thing that stood out to me the most is called Process and Purpose, but in that book, you really touched on the lessons that you learned, like the process you had to go to.
Right.
To actually get to your divine purpose. Right. Now, you talk a lot about your elders, and when you was getting in trouble, they was giving you a little free game. You was hard headed. You ain't listen. What words of advice did they give you as a youth coming up? Okay. That still stand with you today.
Pretty much, man. Just it's all about respect. You give respect, you get respect. You know what I'm saying? Saving money. Just the basic values and morals that, you know, that generation of people was instilling in our generation. A lot of it just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still say yes, ma'am. I still say yes, sir, when I'm talking to my elders, you know what I'm saying? I still open the door for my lady and other ladies, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a habit when I see a older lady carrying something, I say, ma'am, you need some help, you know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff that these jits probably don't even think nothing of in this day and time, you know what I'm saying? I still got all that, you know what I'm saying, wrapped up in my mind because that's how I was raised, you know what I'm saying?
Chivalry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it ain't gone now.
It ain't dead. Well, it ain't, yeah, you right.
With the youngins it is, but I mean, the older people, they still possess that, because my old man, he do the same thing. Like, he open doors and different stuff like that. He very respectful. Right. So, with you now, you wrote your first book. Yeah. And in your foreword, you got people like Warren G.
For sure.
Right? Yeah. And when I read what he wrote about you, he said he compared working with you to working with Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Yeah. How that made you feel?
It made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel like he really, really watching me for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was over there in L.A., we was in the studio. And, me and bro, we really, that's big, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he actually, I put my hands on the crate of records that made The Chronic for Dr. Dre album. Ooh. And you know that's like, boy, I touched that crate, and boy, I talked to God when I touched that crate. I'm like, man, you know, I put a prayer on that, boy. Like, let me get me a platinum, let me get me a classic album, worldwide, nationwide, like this here. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. I ain't gonna stop till I get it. But yeah, just the work ethic I put out there. You know what I'm saying? While I was there. He was like, yeah, bro, like, you one of the ones, bro, because I was knocking out songs so fast. He was like, dang, kid, like, you really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, you married, and you got how many kids?
I got 5.
5 kids. Yeah. Now, your wife, you ain't the only author. Your wife wrote a children's book as well.
She the first author.
Okay. Yeah. So, the children's book came first.
Yeah, the children's book came first, and then after that, she was my inspiration to write one. And then after she wrote hers, I wrote one, you know what I'm saying? And we currently, she just dropped her second book, you know what I'm saying, and then we gonna do a joint book together too soon. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be fire. Yeah, that's gonna be so fire. Now y'all make sure y'all go to TomG813.com. They actually got the books in a bundle right now, so you got something for the kids and you got something for you. So make sure you tap in and buy that bundle. It's not expensive, y'all. Right. And I promise you, you ain't gonna regret it. That book's so good. I'm gonna get the children's book for my niece. That's exactly what the hell I'm gonna do, because I got to read that too. Yeah. Now, all of the ventures, the different ventures that you embarked on, what made you want to write a book?
I'm always like, I'm just that type of person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a checklist in my mind. You feel me? and I like to keep people off my trail. So I do something, and once I see, people I'm inspired, not really, let me rephrase that. I ain't saying keep people off my trail. I'm saying basically like in the world of competition, you know what I'm saying? In the world of positive competition or negative competition, however the competition look at it, right? People gonna start trying to, make sure they're either matching or passing your level, right?
Right.
So I always like to make sure that hey nigga, you ain't doing this though. You ain't doing this. Like as soon as you get in this, like, yeah, but you ain't doing this though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to do that. That's why I dropped the book. That's why I did the movie. That's why I'm doing the food truck. And then after the food truck, there's gonna be some more shit that niggas ain't doing, and I'm gonna just keep doing shit just to set the trend, set the tone.
Now your movie was fire. Before, I don't want to get too off topic, but you had some hot people in there. You had Pretty Cocaine.
Yeah.
You had Tebe.
Yeah.
You had, what's her name? Damn, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Your sister.
Shia Lamore. Priceless Scott.
That's what I was talking about. That's my girl, Priceless Scott.
Yeah, well, no, Priceless is. I'm tripping.
That's your sister.
That's my sister in the movie.
That's your sister.
And yeah, man. Rest in peace to Miss Tanya, man. That's the lady that played my mama. She, the Egg Roll Queen. She passed away, and that was my dog. That was real love, real genuine love. When I used to be going through shit, she could tell when nobody else can't tell, and she be one of the ones that'll call my phone and really tell me what I need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, rest in peace to Miss Tanya, man.
Now I know coming up for you because your music is dope. You dropped City Boy and that shit just went crazy.
Yeah.
That went crazy. Okay, so you dropped that in what, 2004?
Yeah, it had dropped in 2003, and then it got hot, and then 2004, that's when I got with this record company, and they took the record to the next level from there.
Now, what made you, because you went from 2003, 2004, 2014, you link up with Duval. What made you want to redo that song?
Well, it really was Duval's idea. You know what I'm saying? Duval, it was on him because I was asleep one night, and I guess my phone. No, it wasn't that night. It was shit. It was time to down there get up. But what woke me up is because my phone kept ringing, and when I answered it, it was Shia Lamore. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Hey nigga, get up. Duval looking for you." So I'm like, "What you mean?" She was like, "Go look at your page." So she said, "Go look at your comments." So when I looked at my shit, he was on there saying, because I guess it was some niggas that was saying they the city boys, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Duval felt like the way they was representing the city boy culture, it wasn't the right way. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? He was like, let me show y'all what the real city boys is. And then he posted my old video. And he was like, matter of fact, tell bruh, let's do this shit. Let's remix this shit for the culture. And then shit, when I woke up, I seen that. And then me and him FaceTimed each other. Shit, I was in Atlanta like the next day or the 2 days later, and we did the record with Bolo. Shout out to Bolo. That's a Tampa producer. Platinum Tampa producer. He did a lot of shit like Whip Nene and a lot of shit for Doe B, a lot of shit for like Polo the Don them and all. They did a lot of behind the scenes work too. And shit, Bolo put the beat together. We went to his studio. We dropped that shit. And then shit, next thing I know, we was on the motherfucking BET stage.
I know that's right. That's crazy as hell. So explain that experience, because I'm skipping all over my goddamn questions. I'm so excited. Explain that experience, because you really went on there, and I mean, you brought the whole Tampa with you.
Yeah.
All the way down to the midget.
Yeah. We turned that shit into like a Florida block party, man. Because for one, when we was backstage, it was already going down. Like, Duval smoked like a chimney. And then I got the champagne. Matter of fact, this is exactly what I was drinking too.
That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
we hanging out back there. We got the jam pony. It was just real Florida orientated. We had the jam pony jamming back there. They had Johnny Dang back there. We showing Johnny Dang how to do the city boy shit. You know the dude who do the diamond grills and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was showing him how to do the city boy and shit. It was all type of niggas coming in the room. They like, damn, Florida room, where it's at? So we had that bitch popped off, and then shit, it was time to go. Then we hit the green carpet, came back, changed clothes, and it was time to go. And we hit that bitch and really did Florida. We did a real Florida vibe on that bitch.
Man, Tom, when I think that's the only time I really watched the BET Awards, because I feel like it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? As far as the awards and stuff go. So I typically don't watch it, but when they say Tom G was gonna be, I was young, glued to the TV. You know what I'm saying? Looking, Tom. When you did that motherfucking skip outside, oh, my boy excited as hell. My boy excited, goddammit.
I ain't gonna lie with that. that moment there, boy, we shut Florida down. Like, I know every TV in Florida was tuned in to that shit.
Hell yeah.
I know it was, you know what I'm saying? Because you just couldn't get around it. You couldn't get around it.
Now, I was listening to some of your songs, and you be talking about the haters and different stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I was telling somebody, yeah, I got Tom G. I'm so excited. I'm nervous as hell.
Yeah.
He gonna say, well, Tom G good, but he ain't no Jay-Z and nothing. Now,
Yeah,
this a
yeah.
rapper. Get what I
Yeah.
tell him? Your ass ain't going to BET Award with your hate. You
Yeah.
ain't get on the BET Awards, buddy.
Yeah.
You like a superstar in my eyes, Tom G. I'm telling you.
I appreciate it.
Now, just taking it back to, now you grew up and you went to King High School. After Franklin, you went to King.
Now I went to
meant
Blake.
Blake.
Yeah, I
Damn,
went to
Blake.
Blake.
Let me get it right.
Yeah.
Now, you went to Blake, and that's a performing arts school.
Yeah, but I ain't go to the performing arts side. I just went to the regular side. But I had a lot of homeboys that was in the performance side, so I used to always be over there roaming around in they building and stuff. But you really couldn't, if you ain't go to that side of the school, you really had to. You couldn't be over there. That was like strictly for the performance arts. You know what I'm saying? I played football for Blake, so you know we had extra privileges and shit. But then with the talent shows and shit, we used to go and perform on that stage, and that was the first time that I had felt like doing this shit in front of a crowd on an actual stage that showed, like, and it's a bunch of people out there, like, you know what I'm saying, you get a feel for the, like, that's why I'm glad they called, that's what I mean, it's a fact that it's an actual performing arts school, because they giving you that feel as high as to entertain in front of the masses, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Because they do, and they been raw as hell, too.
Oh yeah, we always raw.
Every year, who they go against?
Don't nobody want to see
versus,
Blake. Don't nobody ban in Hillsborough County want to see Blake. Blake like the FAMU of high schools in Tampa, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, so you played football while you was in school. So while you playing ball, were you thinking that music was gonna take you as far as you went, or was your?
Nah, cause my original dream was football. Know what I'm saying? And I would have stuck to it, but in my mind, I'm like, once I got to college and I seen how big they, I'm like, damn, these niggas 6'7", 300 pounds, and they playing the same position I'm playing. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this shit. I got the heart, but shit, I don't know these. Ain't no niggas my size playing my position in the NFL. So let me go do the math on that shit. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the music.
So you went off to college. You went to Stillman in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, what took you to country as Alabama though?
I don't even know. I had a coach, man, Coach Morris, man. Rest in peace, Coach Morris. He just hyped that shit up so good to us, and shit, we figured we ain't have shit else to do, so fuck it, let's go. It was just gonna be that. I kind of wish I would have stayed in Florida, but now that the friends that I have, that I met in Alabama, that I'm still like great friends with, now these niggas like my brothers. I still know their numbers by heart from way back then. I don't even gotta have them programmed in my phone. I don't regret going to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Alabama was a real experience for me, and it was real love there, and you know I wouldn't change that. I definitely shit. I wish I could go back again and do that shit.
Now today you the challenge God, but it really started. Now when did it start? Was it in college for you when you was at Stillman? When you really tapped into the freestyling?
Yeah. That's when I started killing shit. When I got to college and I was playing football. And then I fucked around and became ineligible, because you know when you in school, you ain't got nobody knocking on that room door saying, get your ass up, go to school, and don't bring no fucked up grades home and all that there. You ain't got nobody telling you that. You grown, that look around, and you know what I'm saying, all the distractions that you want in college, that shit is there. So we ended up just, you know, the first few semesters, I think we was cool, and then like we just went to partying, and that we was just like, man, fuck that shit.
That's how I was in college. But see, I ain't go off to school. I just went to HCC, and you remember they built them dorms out there on Del Mabry?
Yeah.
All right, that was my little piece of oh, baby, that was my little piece of freedom there. Yeah. My roommate, her cousin was the plug. Mm-hmm. That's the first time I ever smoked perp or anything, you know. But we used to have a big old Indian circle just passing them around. Felt my first 2 semesters.
That's all everybody want to do in college. Smoke and drink. And hang out and party. You know what I'm saying? That's all everybody want to do. And that's the if you ain't careful, that's the circuit you going to get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I tell my nieces now here. They all going off to college and stuff. Take it serious now,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be 34 like me,
Yeah.
still trying to get a bachelor's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you see all these, I graduated with my associates. Hell, it was a 21-year-old right there next to
Yeah,
me.
because in hindsight, if you think about it, like, when you that young, when you so young like that, man, you just knock that shit out, get it out the way, just get it out the way. But if you get distracted, it seems like it's so hard, but it's really sweet at that age.
Yeah.
It's like, man, just get that shit out the way, and then party later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some niggas who did their thing, and then now they party. I know some niggas who did their thing and now they party all, but they got their corporate jobs and they make their salary or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or they own their companies and they doing their thing, but they went on and got that business out the way first and then party later.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, you did say in your book that distractions don't appear to be distractions until after they're done
distracted your ass. Yep, that's
Yep.
real.
So what are some distractions that you had, like going through college, going through, grade school and different stuff?
Yeah, just
like
like even when I left from up there, then that's when I kind of like, I was always like connected to the streets, even as a young boy. And then coming up, like, cause my grandma them always stayed right there where all the dope was getting sold at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My uncle was on dope, so I seen firsthand what the effects of dope was. I seen dope getting sold. I seen the police blitz in the corner. I seen all this shit when I was little every day coming out my dope. You know what I'm saying? In high school, I started selling a little weed and shit like that. But when I came back home, that's when I was like, I jumped in the head first, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, after that, that's when I would say that those are the distractions. Those distractions is, like, the real ones, like, the streets, nigga. Because the streets them bitches gonna engulf, and, say you gonna be the streets gonna swallow you up. You gonna be having so much fun. You might fuck around and start making you a little money. You know what I'm saying? You got a little spot where you kick it at. Everything's sweet, but look at all the time that's passing.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 years unpassed by as far as, like, priorities, nigga. You ain't got shit going on but the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank God for music, because if it weren't for music, I really would have got engulfed in that shit and really would have been a product of the streets, which it would have been my biggest distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask you, because you said your mom was heavy in the church, your daddy doing his DJ thing. I was gonna ask you, like, what kind of drew you in the streets, but you said it was kind of like your environment.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of these young boys now, when you look out, you see 17. I think the boy in Ybor City was 14 years old.
Yeah.
That killed how old that boy was, 18, 19 years old?
Yeah, the boy's young, man.
You know what I mean? They getting younger and younger and younger. Is that a part of the reason why? Because I saw that you went to the juvenile facility in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
So is that part of the reason why you decided to get...
Yeah, that's part of the reason. And then, I feel like when God give you a platform, you know what I'm saying, when God bless you and you are fortunate enough to have a platform, if you don't utilize it in the right way, he'll strip it from you. You know what I'm saying? So why not use my voice if I know these jits will listen to me before they listen to the average person out there? And, they might blow them off like, you don't know what you're talking about. But because I'm Tom G and they done heard my music and they mama them done, came up on my music and stuff, they got a different type of respect for me. So why not go in there and talk to them and try to reach them and stuff? Because the streets really ain't where it's at for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing but death to prison. I tell them just all the time. Ain't nothing but death to prison out there in them streets. Boy, I done seen it too many times. You know what I'm saying? I got home, which pick a poison. I got homeboys up the road doing life. I got homeboys on 43rd and Hannah at that graveyard, that Rest Haven.
Right.
On the old side and new side. They still dropping. You know what I'm saying? So pick a poison. What you want, prison or you want death? It ain't gonna go no other kind of way. I don't know a nigga who just was all the way out there and he's still all the way out there and he rich and it's all good. I don't know nobody like that.
Right.
You might get one or two exceptions to the rule where a nigga was, but it was probably if you ever heard of a nigga that got rich in the streets, he was real low key.
Yeah.
And he's still free. He was real low key. He wasn't really flashy like that. He wasn't going through no beef like that. It was just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even those that's real low key, they still get caught up in the rapture because niggas be telling.
Yeah.
So either way, it's like so many elements of the street, you can't escape it.
Then you see it every day, like, especially with that Young Thug thing that's going on right now. Like, you feel like he done took care of his whole camp for so long.
Yeah.
And all it took was that one thing, and everybody, they just keep falling.
And you'll think brother set himself up to where he untouchable, but it ain't, nigga, because when that shit get real, you know what I'm saying? Niggas go to talking. Niggas go to talking, you could have it all together. You know what I'm saying? But when them niggas go to talking, bro, that shit gonna involve you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, Tom, you being like where you are right now, I know when you was coming up, I know the friendship circle that you had, it looked a whole lot different.
Right.
And you talk about, like, you know what I'm saying, you see people that you call your brother one day, you see people that you call your road dog one day, now they see you start reaching a certain level and
Right.
things change.
Right.
How were you able to kind of point out the people who were just here for the clout and the people who was really in your corner for real?
Yeah, because, I mean, they gonna show themselves, you know what I'm saying? They gonna show their hand eventually. The people that don't mean no good and was around for whatever purposes was, whether it's for clout or, for any beneficial reason, they gonna show themselves. You know what I'm saying? They always do. They show themselves. I got homeboys now that I used to run with, and I thought these was my real friends. But then when real situations hit the fan, people gonna show you who they are. It could be when I say real situation, it could be something like it'll get back to you that so and so done said this or so and so done said that. But dog, I thought you was real enough to just step to me and tell me how you feeling.
Yeah.
So now you done tainted my trust. You know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hussle say, show me signals of betrayal, then we can't be back friends. Now the type of person I am, I'm a Aquarius. I ain't gonna let you down hard like how my wife is. My if it's fuck you, it's fuck you with my wife. See me?
I like that, honey.
See me? With me, if it's fuck you, I'ma smile and say, what's up, my boy? Whole time it's fuck you though.
Yeah.
And then you'll never get back into my good graces the way you used to be. And then I'm really just killing you with that smile. And the people who know me, they hate that. Cause like, yeah, this nigga smiling and acting like it's all love, but he ain't never gonna fuck with me how he used to, and that's just how I kick my game.
Yeah, now I know a lot of the city fuck with you, but in your book you touched a lot on like when you was first coming up in the game and you starting to rap and you already raw as hell. You know you raw.
Right.
But the people tell you you can't make it because you need this person in your corner. You can't make it because you need that person in your corner.
All them same niggas paying homage now. You know what I'm saying? All them same niggas, you feel me? Niggas just, what else you gonna say? You know what I mean? I done beat the odds on everything niggas done said about me. Only thing I'm waiting on now is the millions, the real millions.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of people don't know. You been in jail. You done did that. So that's how you could resonate with the kids. So for those people that see you doing, because you always gonna have the haters somewhere.
Right.
For them people who see you doing your peace in the street thing, because you do the gun. By the way, is you doing the gunfight this year?
Yeah. I gave it a break last year because the Jets they kind of got wild and went to spraying the police, and then they thought he was gonna react and say like the ones in Atlanta and get a gun, a water gun, and start chasing them back and engaging with the community.
Yeah.
He went with that shit, so he got upset and it was down there like a whole indictment behind that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they had off the body cams.
Mm-hmm.
They picked up a whole bunch of people off that shit, and we had to go and get the NAACP involved and get the charges reduced and all that stuff. And then no disrespect to none of the officers and stuff like that. It happened and we got past it. And this year we plan on doing it again. But we just gonna do it with a little more structure, a little more order. You know what I mean?
Now, when you go to any block party in the city, me personally, I don't go to block parties here because every time you go, it's always going to be something.
Right.
But with your events, Tom, you could do Kush Giving, Kushmas, the water gun fight, Peace in the Street bike rides. You could do goddamn concerts to put the whole city on. You could do all this different type of stuff, and you rarely ever see violence. Why do you think that is?
Because it's the energy I put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pride myself on that. Like, even when I was in the street, my hood used to be going through it with different hoods and shit. Mm. I still go through there and holler at them boys and shit. And then niggas be like, damn, like, and there was certain niggas from my hood that ain't like that because they wanted me to, like, be with the bullshit, but I can't be with the bullshit. One of us got to, venture out and make sure all this shit copacetic. So some kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
So a bitch can get some money around this bitch, and, I pride myself on just keeping that positive energy out there. Am I perfect? No. And is my energy always positive? No. You know what I'm saying? Well, more so now. But definitely when we was outside for real, my energy wasn't always positive because it can't be because you in that type of environment where niggas gonna test you. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep the peace, bro. I holler at niggas. And even when niggas be on some bullshit like well, you know, they trying to strike it up with me. Nah, bro, what's up? Man? I'm gonna take the calmer approach and holler at you. What's your issue, homie? Like, holler at me. Niggas can't get around that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the energy at my events be nice and vibish. You know what I'm saying? Now, they not perfect. Now, sometimes a little scuffle might pop off, but I'm the type of nigga, I get on the mic and tell them niggas, no, y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, my God, Tom. So, what influenced your movement? Like, as far as the peace in the street, as far as because you did a breast cancer, you did one for cancer, fight the cancer. What motivates you to do things like this?
Just the everyday struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my mom-in-law. She beat breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? I know some other people and family members and stuff like that, and friends that I have that family had either passed from breast cancer or beat it, you know, stuff like that. So we do that. You know what I'm saying? We do that in honor of that, just to kind of give people their flowers and kind of let people know that, you know, we acknowledge your struggle. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the peace in the streets, it's always that's just a theme that we running with because we pushing that agenda. Like, hey, like I like to show that footage when you see all them people riding, man. Do you know how many different hoods that is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many different blocks that is, and we all just riding together, and ain't one gunshot went off, ain't no fights. You know what I'm saying? We ate some good food and had some laughs, and it's all good. You know, we ride through hoods, we ride through Robles, we ride through Bama Heights and Jackson High. We ride through all these hoods just to show the unity, bro. Like, yeah, y'all come on, get y'all bicycles, join us too. We slide. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it is, bro. Just to let everybody from the city, you know, see that it's okay. You can let your hair down, homie. It ain't all, you know, especially them jits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, you've been doing music for a long time. How long have you been doing music in total? We finna tap into this music thing.
Shit, what, 20 years? Nah, shit.
I was finna say about 20 years.
Yeah, 29, for real. Damn, that's crazy, kid. I just felt like I was just a baby. I've been doing this shit 20 years.
So, you know, a lot of these young artists, they really don't know what it takes because they just put their little mixtape on YouTube. They drop a few samples on Instagram. You put it here on TikTok. We ain't have all that back in the day, though.
Yeah, we didn't.
So well, what was the hustle like for you?
The hustle was CDs. Back then it was, man, we used to be like, you risking your life back then, cause nigga, you in front of clubs, niggas coming out drunk as hell. You know niggas on that ignorant shit cause they drinking. You trying to hand niggas CDs, niggas throwing them on the ground as soon as they get past you. Like, I don't want this shit, know what I'm saying? And then you like, nigga, pick my shit up, nigga. It's, you know. Yeah, that was the real grind. That was the real music grind back then, man. When, you know, them early 2000s when you had to put you had to put that shit in the street. You had to get out there and put them posters up and put them CDs out, man, and go through them neighborhoods and throw block parties and put 3-4 bottles of liquor on the ground, and so they could be like, yeah, man, we fucking with this nigga, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was all about back then. It wasn't just cause you putting a video out and people take it to you online. Ain't no knocking that, cause you know I'm still caught up in that now to where, you know, I'm doing the new hustle like the Jits doing now. But back then it was just more. It was more hands-on grind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what I noticed about your music, like, no matter what the trend is at that moment, you gonna keep up with that trend. So you fell in line with the challenges. Now, you done had people as great as Shaq.
Oh yeah.
Reach out to you.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Big Shaq, man. I woke up I had a nap one day. It was about 7 in the evening. I woke up and I say, I'm thinking I'm still asleep, like I'm dreaming. I'm looking at my DM, that nigga said, I see you spitting them bars, big dog. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, this Shaq.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I lost it.
Shaq, Nicki Minaj, who else?
Shaq, Nicki Minaj,
Meek Mill,
Freeway, Trick, who else? What's some of the Pusha T, who else? Mac Main with Cash Money, with Young Money.
Yeah.
Shit, man, you name it, bro. I done had so many people tap in, bro. Like that Challenge God shit was something I did because at that time in my career, I was feeling like I needed some type of new boost or some type of refresher.
Right.
You know, I was peeping. At first, I thought if I do this, I'm a look thirsty. I'm supposed to be looking like a big dog right now when I don't gotta do all that. And all that's how I was thinking in my mind. But you know what I'm saying? In hindsight, I'm like, shit. Or what happened was we did the Monica challenge, the So Gone.
Yep.
And once I did that and I seen how the people took to it, I was like, oh, this is what they want.
Yeah.
And then I just kept doing them from there. You know what I'm saying?
Now you did a little, not a little, cause you do big shit. I ain't even gonna say little, but you did a challenge during COVID.
Yeah, I did a bunch of them
How
bitches
many?
during COVID. It wasn't shit else to do. I think I was knocking out 2 a week then.
How?
Yeah, it wasn't shit else to do.
Going crazy, Tom. So, with you, because I know that you linked in with DJ Eakin.
Yeah, DJ
And you
Eakin.
did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when we had that Super Bowl. I remember that goddamn chant. How that chant go, Tom? Do it for me.
Ola, ola, eh.
Roll it in the bay.
Yeah.
Now, was that the actual Bucks anthem when you did that?
Nah, we made it one though, like, cause when we put that was shout out to Eakin. That was his idea. He hit me up with it, and then he actually orchestrated the record and he put it together. He put the beat, together. Him and his producers, and then they did the rolling in the bay part. Cause he wanted to take it from that sample actually comes from Kid and Play. Oh,
I remember.
Yeah. So when he put that together, I was like, fuck it. I came in the studio, I put that shit down in like 15 minutes. And then he put everybody else who he put on it, and we made it a thing, and they started playing it at the stadium.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever get a chance to meet Brady?
Nah, I never met Brady. I really wanted to meet Brady. I never got a chance to meet Brady. Oh, you know what? The closest I got to him, when we won the Super Bowl, we was on a boat, and they was on that big ass boat. Remember when they threw the trophy from one boat to the other? We was right there on the other side of that shit, bro. And that was like the closest I got to Brady. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I was gonna end up meeting him because so many people was like tagging him and like, man, Tom and Tom. I even made a shirt that said, welcome to Tampa Bay, and it was me and him. You know what I'm saying? That shit say Tampa Bay on that bitch.
You remember when Brady first came to that goddamn tie? Because wait a minute, because first of all, I don't know shit about football. Let me just put that there. But Tom Brady, that's the one that came from what team?
He came from New England.
And that's when they won the championship. Mm-hmm. Then he came here and brought us one too.
Yeah.
You remember when they put that meme out with Brady and with them dreads, the Kodak dreads?
Oh yeah, with the goals, yeah.
You had something to do with that, Tom?
Nah, that was my dog, Real Tampa them did that.
I knew your ass knew who did it. Now, you, like I said, you went with DJ Smalls, DJ Aiken, Orlando. A lot of these DJs, I know a lot of the artists right now, they feel like just talent alone. Because I have a lot of artists that come on my pod. I don't know if you checked it out yet. But I have a lot of artists that come on. Baby, Sally, all those artists.
For sure.
And, they're very well versed. They already know about the game. They get in there. They moving up.
Right.
But a lot of the artists, when I go to these showcases and different stuff, they don't know about the politics behind the music.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? How important and how instrumental was linking with these different DJs to your success?
Oh, that's all we used to do. Our motto was, man, listen, we going in the club. We going straight to the DJ booth. We going, what you want to drink, big dog? Some if you like, you're not gonna be able to get around us. We coming with an approach. We finna come in there. What you want to drink? We gonna buy you something to drink. Some of them want to drink. Some of them don't. Some of them, the ones that don't want to drink, hey, how much you want? Because we need you to spend this here about 3 times a night, and we need it spent during the prime time hours. Know what I'm saying? So that's how we created that. And then in the beginning, some DJs was like kind of resistant at first until we got to know each other. You know what I mean? And once they seen the record was working, because what we used to do, we used to go in there and create the atmosphere for ourselves. Like when City Boy came out, when I had another one called Get Loose, we used to go to the club 40 deep and then stand in the line. Why? When they was letting people in free before 11 and shit,
right?
We'll go get drunk before 9 o'clock. Be in the line by 10 o'clock. And nigga, we getting there free. And then we finna go pay the DJ to play this shit. And then as soon as he play it, we finna go shut the fucking dance floor down.
Right.
So when he play it, we shut the dance floor down. It's 30 of us, 40 of us. And then the people around just eventually gonna be like, oh, let's do what they doing.
Yeah.
Let's do what they doing. And that's how we started the craze with the City Boy shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we shut that shit down. Like, just like that. It just became a domino effect because it looked like they don't know we all in the same clique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you really watching us, but people from afar, it just look like the whole dance floor doing this dance.
Everybody in and y'all missing out.
Right.
Like, what the hell I'm missing? That's how I was, Tom.
Right.
When I came from Arcadia, baby, I do some shit with my tip. It ain't right, man. I'm going to figure it out. You know how to do the city boy wifey?
She know how to do it. She used to kill it back in the day.
Now, you work with Cool and Dre. You always shout them out. Now, they went on. Now, you worked with them before they actually worked on the Carters, right? Or was that after?
Wait, because they did the new Carters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was around when they was doing that shit. I was mad as hell. I had done went to a video shoot. Now, you know Wayne, that's my nigga. Like, that's...
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, that's like, if you think about it, I dropped so much music because I kind of traced my work ethic pattern behind his. So he got so many mixtapes, and that's why I got so many mixtapes, because I was like, shit, every time Wayne drop one, I'm going to drop one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got so raw, because I'm comparing myself to him and dropping music at his pace as well. So, man, I'm mad as hell because they got me at this motherfucking video shoot. Cool and Dre them and shit. It's Fat Joe and Wayne. On the last one they just dropped, I think they dropped that shit like 2 years ago. I was at that video shoot, and I thought I was going to get the brush shoulders with Wayne, and Wayne was in and out that bitch. I couldn't catch up with him, but, you know what I'm saying, I already know how that shit go. Niggas be on a mission, you feel me? Wayne was in and out that bitch. I wanted to catch my boy, tell him how much I appreciate him and shit, and you know what I'm saying? That would have been a moment for me. But I know one day me and this nigga gonna really link up, and he gonna see my appreciation for him. You know what I'm saying? Just based on how I'm coming.
Now, Tom G, being that young boy, now you growing up in Palm River, West Tampa.
Right.
And being where you at right now, touching shoulders with some of the best artists.
Right.
So how do you remain humble? Because look where you sitting at right now. You sitting on my little podcast right here.
Yeah, and that's how I keep it. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you see me next year and I got $50 million, I'm going to still come and say, I'm going to come sit on your couch. And you going to grow from here. But whatever it is, like, it could be somebody who just starting, like how you just started now. And if I feel your vibe and I feel like, okay, because I move off spirit. I watch people pages and all when they holler at me and stuff. And I'm like, is this worth my time? And then, you know, sometimes God just make me move on certain things, you know what I'm saying? So if God made me move on it, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to still go to the hood and still kick it with people and all that. Ain't going to never change, bro. Because when you lose your disconnect, when you disconnect with the people, bro, then what do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, a lot of artists, when they make it big or whatever, they say they got to move out their city.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people be hating, but you moved out for a little bit.
Yeah, I moved out for a little bit.
You went to Georgia.
Right.
But you came right back home.
Yeah, and even when I moved out, I was home every motherfucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where my money was coming from anyway. So I moved up there really to create new fishing holes and new opportunities. But I never just left Tampa like, man, I'm done with that shit. It was never that, nigga. I'm back home every 2 weeks.
Right.
Whether it's somebody done died and I got to come pay my respects, or I got a show, or somebody want to do a feature, or I'm just coming to see the family, or somebody in the family got a birthday. I was always home.
Whatever, you coming back home,
That's
it just
why my wife
pull
was
you
like,
right
man,
back.
let's just go back. Shit, you always leaving. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, what challenges, because I know moving out of state is really hard. I got a friend just moved to Georgia.
Right.
And she been having a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Now, what type of challenges did you face moving from Tampa to Georgia?
Just the adjustment of it, you know what I'm saying? Because what I did, I found peace when I moved up there, and I was able to disconnect from a lot of the shit I had going on when I was up there, and that part helped me. But then it's like you still gotta have your income, you know what I'm saying? And you still gotta function. Especially with me, I brought my whole family up there, so nigga, you know, ain't no time to fuck around. I had to go get a job a couple times up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the motherfucking temp service and that bitch working. I'm like, damn, one of you niggas in Florida finna come in this bitch and see me in this bitch. But I just would have had to kick it like, bitch, you know what it is? Shit, they gotta get it. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Tom, now you know I'm from little bitty Arcadia, right?
Yeah.
Now one of my first jobs, I did inventory.
Yeah.
We used to go to like Winn-Dixie and Publix. We had this big ass computer on our lap. We had to count every can, every bag in the store, right? One day we go to Arcadia. I'm like, damn, I hope don't nobody see me here. Arcadia ain't but so big. We got to do this Winn-Dixie here. Only Winn-Dixie here.
Yeah.
Tom, I tell you, everybody walked in that Winn-Dixie that day.
It always happen like that. When you don't want a bitch to see you, that's when a bitch gonna be like, "What's up with you?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got knee pads on.
But guess what? In a more mature mind state, and that's what I had to teach myself back then, and that's when I learned, like, don't never look down on nobody, because life is life, bro, and it don't matter how people put it out there, like, oh, like, people only show you on social media what they want you to see. You know what I'm saying? Life is life, man. And the richest, the people that you think is the richest and got their shit together, because that's all they show. Man, I done heard some stories about people, bro.
Yeah.
About how motherfuckers really be going through it, but they put this certain aspect out there of their life, but they not really showing you the real. Not that it's our business, and not that they are obligations, and keep it real sometime. And that goes back to why I still stay grounded. Because you never know, you could lose that shit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You could lose that shit. Stay grounded. Like right now, I'm so grounded that people will probably be like, if they was to see me start working a regular job, a bitch will respect it more, because they'll be like, man, that's Tom. Tom, he don't really be doing too much flaunting and carrying on and shit like he rich and shit. He just, he dress nice, he drive nice shit, but he don't put on like, this can't, like this shit make him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the other day, a nigga see me in my apron, don't even realize I'm working for my own company, nigga. Yeah, nigga like, damn, Tom, they got you working, cause we was at the Rhythm and Bay Fest. So I had took a break from back there off the from making plates and shit, and I went and got this cup of juice from this lady. She was selling some juice, and a nigga was looking at me. And he like, damn, Tom, they got you working? And I said, yeah, for myself.
How?
Nigga.
Fucking haters.
Yeah, nigga.
Haters. Waiting for a moment. They ain't gonna catch it.
No, nigga.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, Tom G, growing up, I had to be, okay, so you coming out 04, right?
Yeah.
That was like my first year in high school, because I graduated in 08.
Right.
Now, when you had shows, no matter if it was the teen nights or any because see, I grew up in Seminole Heights, right up the road from Riverview Terrace.
Yeah.
And my mama seen the shit that was going on in Riverview Terrace, so she was like, girl, you ain't carrying your ass out there to the goddamn party, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I used to have to sneak out the goddamn house, Tom G.
They go hang out.
Hang the hell out. Ain't no like a clean ass.
Yeah.
Hey. My mom like, girl, what the hell is you in there listening to?
Yeah.
I'm like, Tom G. Shit. What was them times like for you? Like when you first coming up and you first doing before you get to City Boy, before that started hitting before that started hitting the crave, what was it like for you? Just starting out, because I know a lot of people see you now, they see Big Tom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the sacrifices that it took and the work that it really, what does it really take to become the artist that you are today and the person that you are today?
It take all that shit in one. It take being a people person, keeping your face clean, being able to go wherever you need to go, not having, certain territories tell you can't come over here because you with the bullshit with with this person or that person. It take that. It take, not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? In the most respectful way that you can. It just take being relentless, man. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, we just made it our thing, bro. It was just something we did. We made it cool. We just, we'll get our little bottle, jump in the truck, load up with CDs, and make it fun.
I know that's right, Tom.
You know what I'm saying? We made that shit fun, bro. And it's just, it's been fun all these years. It's been grind. It's been some blood, sweat, and tears. It's been some bad times, some slow times. But for the most part, it's been fun. You know what I'm saying? I
know that's right. So how you keep it new? How you keep it fresh? Like, how do you keep generating these ideas?
Just always thinking. I like to think. I get up in the morning and think. That's my thinking time. When I wake up in the morning, that's when my brain really moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just be like, I like to run a test on myself, an update. Like, what can I do? What can I do next? What can I do to enhance what I got going on? Am I going hard enough? Am I not really going hard as I think I am? You know what I'm saying? I like to check myself a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Now that movie, Tom G, I've been waiting for this. That goddamn Poison movie.
Right.
It's like something that happened in real life.
Right.
When you watch that goddamn movie, because first of all, that bitch was bad. That Spanish chick was bad as hell. Listen, so I'm watching the movie with my boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
So he ain't get into the first part of it. And I ain't gonna tell you, like I said, y'all got to go on TomG813
Yeah,
and get this goddamn movie.
TomG813.com.
Y'all got to get the movie. I ain't finna tell y'all too much, but I'm gonna tell y'all this part here. Now listen, me and my boyfriend watching the movie. He come in on the part where you was at the club.
Right.
And the girl first walk in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
walking out.
When I meet her and shit.
Yeah, he talking about, man, he should have got her number. But I'm trying to be quiet. I'm like, you just wait and see. You just wait and see. And when he found out what the truth was, he was like, no, Tom.
Yeah.
How the hell do you come up with... You come up with the book, you come up with this music, you come up with the movie.
Yeah.
And all of it draw us in. Like, how you come up with this shit, man?
Now, you know that movie was based off a song I had.
Poison Pussy, I know that too.
Yeah, that movie was based off that. And I basically, that was like 2012 or 13. I put that song together. I just started writing, bro. I think that song took me 2 hours maybe to write. Because I can remember I wrote half of it. Then I went and got something to eat. Went and got something to drink on. Thought about it for a little bit. Put the play in my mind. I'm like, all right, it's just the rest of the story. And I just wrote the story out. Bolo did the beat to it. I recorded it. And then I said, one day I'm going to put it to a movie. You know what I'm saying? But I never did for like years. And then did that shit last year. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that. That movie fire.
Now my next movie finna be, you know the song I did to the Kanye West beat, All Falls Down?
Yeah.
That's my next movie. It's going to be called All Falls Down.
Now you did some short little movies too. Yeah. When you was promoting your songs.
Yeah.
So when I'm gonna be in one of your movies, Tom G? Because I've been taking acting classes.
Nah, you could be in All Falls Down.
Okay.
We gonna lock that in now. So I just gotta see where you gonna fit in.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you drinking tears. Okay. Tom G on some healthy stuff tonight, y'all. I gotta get that tea honey because I done gained about 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom G. So now, with your mixtape, which one was your favorite mixtape of all?
My favorite mixtape, I gotta say, Pressure Buzz Pipes.
I like that too.
Pressure Buzz Pipes because that was like the appetizer to the full course, which was cushion cups, and then 6.5 was the dessert. You know what I'm saying? And Pressure Buzz Pipes was like that. That was that mode I jumped into that took me to the cushion cups and the 6.5 and all that stuff that everybody went crazy
Now,
about.
did you start off with a number one?
Yeah. I got a number one. That's that Scroll Music 7-Day Theory. Yeah.
I got to look that up because I was looking it up.
A lot of that shit was on like Dat Piff, and you got to go on Dat Piff to find that shit.
Okay. Now, now when you first came out, you was on my mixtape.
Yeah, my mixtapes, I down there had a deal with them. Well, I was dropping that shit with my mixtapes heavy.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, was that your first big interview that you did?
With them?
Uh-huh.
Nah, because I had did shit with like Ozone magazine and all that type of shit. You remember that magazine?
I do.
Yeah, I had it. You remember when I was on the cover with that Money in the Shrink rapping shit? When I was when I was on there with Gigantic Records and shit.
Why don't you tell me something? Because you done been in the magazine. Now I done found out you been in the magazine.
Yeah.
You done been in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Numbers of times. You done been on the stage.
Yeah.
You done been in the food truck.
Yeah.
Shit, you done been in the studio making movies. What's next for Tom G?
More movies. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to move from the food trucks to an actual spot, a restaurant, brick and mortar spot, where we got, we're going to obtain our liquor license and, you know what I'm saying, be able to do brunches and all that there. And really have a spot that, people could come in town and really enjoy and sit down and experience Tampa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm just working on more shit, another book. You feel me?
I can't wait.
Yeah, another book, shit like that, man.
I can't wait. Now, I know a lot of times when we, because a lot of women in here, a lot of women focused on the bad bitch area,
Yeah.
You got to have the perfect ass, you got to have the perfect face, you got to be this perfect girl, but you describe your dream girl in your book.
Right.
Which is your wife that you married to now. And y'all been married for how long?
We've been married since 2011, but we've been together since 2003. That's
a long ass time.
So that whole time when you talking about the city boy and all, that's when I first met her.
Now, Tom, you was the man in the street. Now, was you fucking up at first?
Yeah, I fucked up a couple times. Yeah, I fucked up a couple times. You know how that shit go, nigga. Young, nigga. Got a lot of shit going on and, you know how that shit go.
So at what point did you feel like, okay, I gotta stop all the bullshit. I gotta tap in. I gotta take this shit serious.
When you see that, you know what you got is rare, and then you compare it to like what you see out there, and you know you don't run across too many. Like I'm familiar with this movie, one of my most favorite movies from back in the day called Bronx Tale, and Sonny used to tell Colosimo like. Yeah, that she one of the great ones.
Yeah.
She one of the great ones. And he used to be like, Sonny, I got one. She one of the great ones. You know what I'm saying? So when I met her and shit, I told my niggas, I was like, yeah, she one of the great ones. You know what I'm saying?
Aww.
And then as time go by, you know, we go through all the shit or whatever, but I just seen that she was for me. And, you know, you ain't gonna that shit is rare, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is rare. For you to be like fully compatible with somebody. And for somebody to be like holding you accountable when you don't want to hear the shit and all that, like you ain't gonna find that shit. Motherfucker let your ass fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
And move on. You know what I'm saying?
I know you being the man that you are, you know what I'm saying, being well established and very influential in our community. I'm a little tipsy now, Tom. Don't mind me, honey.
It's all good.
But like being who you are, I know like coming up there was a lot of women that
Right.
came at you. You know what I'm saying? You had different encounters. What made your wife kind of separate from all the other women?
Cause she more mild. You know what I'm saying? Like the laid back shit, that shit attract me more than the rah-rah and the twerking and all that shit. Like I fuck with that shit when I'm on my music or when I'm in the club, strip club. You know, you fuck with that kind of shit. That's the vibe when it's time for that. But when you talking about some real life shit, when you talking about like some real at home, take care of the kids, somebody who got a mind frame to nurture your kids. Like I knew she was like that cause I thought I was gonna thug my kids out. Like when my sons was first born and shit.
Yeah.
So I used to think when they cuss and say little shit, like when they with me, I let them say little shit and get away with shit. Had them with bandanas on and all that type of shit. She came and cleaned all that shit. She cleaned all that shit up. And that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, because you have to have somebody who ain't on that shit you own so y'all can have common ground. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, you said, like, instead of looking at the outside appearance all the time, now your wife is absolutely beautiful.
She bad. Yeah, she bad.
She beautiful.
And that's another thing, too. It was like, okay, I got a baddie. And then she's not, okay, I got it now. It wasn't a lot of niggas that it wasn't too many niggas that could talk about that one. Like
right.
It wasn't like she wasn't in the circuit of talk in the city with niggas and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that a man look for, that, you know, make a man lock in. Like, you know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find too many on that. Ain't too many niggas like, yo, boy, yeah, I had done ran down on that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
it
one
be
of
a
my
lot
big
of
things.
it now.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about you being married. They don't
Yeah.
give a damn, baby. They just come for the money.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
And that's the easiest thing. That's what you gotta really kind of wean yourself away from, the people who, not just women though, friends the same.
Right.
Like once you get to that certain stature, they asking for more.
Right.
They feel like they deserve more, but you ain't really put in the work.
Right.
To get the way you had to be.
Yeah. So it was all perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? She came how I like it, built how I like it, look how I like it, and act how I like it. So shit, let's do it.
Look at over there in the corner blushing, Tom. Look over there in the corner, she blushing. Now, Tom, I know I don't want to keep you for too goddamn long. Now, if there was any words of encouragement that you can give to any of the people, because I know, you know, we look up to you. Everybody look up to Tom G, the king of motherfucking Tampa. First of all, what do the king of Tampa mean to you?
I stopped calling myself that shit. I let the people say that shit because, you know, I used to get into a lot of shit by saying that. But that's how I felt at the time. Just like how T.I. when he claimed king of the South.
Yeah.
That when I started saying I'm the king of Tampa. Like, and it is facts.
Yeah.
And it started a lot of shit. It ruffled a lot of feathers. And, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I went to war lyrically and sometimes physically with a lot of niggas behind that shit, you know. But I stopped saying it because it puts you in a category to where, like, now it's like, nigga, I'm the God. Like, that's why that goes with the challenge God shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We moved on from the king. Now I'm the God, nigga. Whoever want the king shit, you can have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now I gotta cuss my brother out, Tom, because when I was coming up with my goddamn, with my podcast, the title of it, I was like, yeah, brother, I'm going to use King of the Throne, you know. Legend of the Street. My brother says, hell no.
Yeah.
He called himself goddamn King of Tampa, sis.
Yeah.
And you got to get that rosé, sis. My brother, listen. My brother, G-Money, shout out to you, G-Money. My motherfucking brother. That's
Shout
my
out
biggest
G-Money,
supporter.
man. Salute, homie.
My brother and my mama. But my brother said, no, sis, that sounds too lame. He the King of Tampa. Get that rosé, sis. I'm telling you, get that rosé. He put me up on game.
Yeah.
Rich nigga shit. Cause see, I'm the type here. I'd have got you some Stella Rose. $13.99 holler. Came heavy, but. Tom G, before you go, baby, I don't want to hold you up too much. I want to thank you first off for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I thank you so much. You don't even know what this means to me. Now, what do you have anything coming up outside of the food truck? Thursday, Friday, the book, and the movie. TomG813.com is out now. The movie is $5.99.
And Scroll Music 11 is on the way. It might drop. Oh, I ain't gonna tell y'all that. I'm gonna surprise y'all.
When is it, Tom?
It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop soon.
Whisper it in my ear. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I know, and y'all bitches don't know.
Yeah.
So what's the word of encouragement? Because we have a lot of artists tuned in right now. What's a word that you just want to give to them?
Stay prayed up for one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Believe it's a God, man. Believe there is a God, man. And stay prayed up. And talk to him like a real friend. With all due respect, but talk to him like a real friend. Like that's what I do. I get in my prayers. When stuff ain't going my way, I be like, hey man, tighten up. What's happening, partner? You promised me this here. I promised you I was gonna do this here. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk to God, and he always deliver, man. And that's where I'm at with it. Stay prayed up, bro. Don't take no for an answer. Stay focused. Try to, feed your dreams and not starve your distractions. You know what I'm saying? Feed your dreams and starve your distractions. And other than that, bro, just take care of priorities. Always, that's how you get your blessings, bro, by taking care of what you're supposed to take care of, whether it's your kids, your mama, whoever it is that, God placed in your life that you're supposed to be an overseer over or take care of, your wife, whoever it is, man. Just be good people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be presentable, be good people, man. You know what I'm saying? I always keep a pure heart, bro. And that's what it is.
Now, Tom, before I got to get ratchet, one of my friends told me I had to ask you because Chaotic, a good friend of yours.
Right.
Chaotic been talking about how he let the women toss his salad. Tom, he made a whole song about it.
Man, Chaotic crazy. That's all I can say.
How you deal with that shit, Tom?
I don't. I don't.
Listen, now Snoop Dogg dropped the gospel because you done did country.
Yeah.
I don't listen to your country rap. When you was in that one country song, Tom, were you scared of that alligator?
Man, I ain't never had no goddamn, and I'm from out there where that shit be at too sometime, but goddamn, I ain't never had no motherfucking alligator in my hand. That bitch went to slap, that bitch slapped the shit out of me. That bitch tried to slap me in my face with that tail.
And what's the name of the artist that you did that song with?
Oh, that was my boy, oh man.
Was the country boy?
Yeah, I'm fucking up, man. I'm fucking up. Y'all gonna have to edit that.
Look, it's okay, we got you. But
damn.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Top 3 artists in Florida.
Top 3 artists in Florida.
Up and coming artists though.
Up and coming.
I know I was gonna put you on the spot.
Up and coming. That's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one. I had to say, unbiasedly and biasedly, I had to say my little brother Swaver.
Okay.
And then after that, I have to say, bro, I don't know. It's so many of them, bro. It's so many of them. I like Trigger 500.
Okay.
I like Wood Boy G. It's so many of them, bro.
It's a lot of them.
And they all fuck with me, and I don't want to go to offending niggas.
I know it. I ain't gonna put you on the map too much. Now.
Yeah, my nigga. Hold on, y'all don't laugh.
Yeah, we laugh. No, we on.
Oh yeah, edit that part out. My nigga Montana Fires. Sometimes be having brain farts too.
That's why you got wifey right there, baby.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing without a woman's touch. Okay, now. Top 2 female artists in town.
Big Brick.
Okay.
And Priceless.
Yep, Priceless
Yeah.
doing her thing.
And no disrespect that, like, I fuck with all the female artists, but I gotta give it to Big Brit and I gotta give it to Priceless.
Got it.
Priceless is the big dog of the females in the city. You know what I'm saying? She been doing it a long time, and you know she deserve her flowers. She get down, and then the new up and coming is Brit. You know what I'm saying? Brit got the buzz, Brit got the look, all that shit. Like, she the up and coming, so that's the top two.
Priceless and Brit, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah.
Hardest feature you done did, because you done did a lot of features in the city. I had Span the Man on here. Y'all dropped that 2024.
Oh yeah,
that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
The hardest feature I done did, like feature that I done got from somebody.
Like when you did your thing and you was saying I'm finna drop features.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't know, cause I blacked out during that time and just knocked them bitches out. Like niggas was sending so many of them bitches, I had to just like zone out and knock them motherfuckers out, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even imagine.
But I will say this though, that country record I did with my nigga Montana Fives, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, that's my favorite feature thus far.
What's that other country song you did? Damn, what's that man name? I wrote it down. I left it at home.
Talking about that big ass house with a truck. That's my nigga Montana, man.
Hey, and you did another one with this older man. Damn, what that man name? Let me see if
what, an older dude country song?
I'm finna find it, Tom.
Huh?
I got to find it.
Oh, Big Smoke?
Yes, him.
I did that some years back.
That's him.
Yeah. Big Smoke. That's the big dog, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the big dog. He, me and him supposed to be doing some more. I'm working on a country album.
No.
Yeah.
God diggity damn, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
City boy.
Huh?
Goddamn.
Yeah. That's the wave. Yeah,
Listen, we ain't doing no more city boy, baby. We country talk, honky talk. Get your ass up on this road.
And I'm working on some shit. You know that Louisiana style music when it one monkey don't stop.
Hey,
so yeah, I'm coming with that type of shit too.
Yeah, that.
No, that keep on rolling. It's like an old school feel.
That song gonna keep on
rolling. Yeah, that shit. That type of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah.
If you wanna leave,
go ahead and leave.
Yeah, that's my shit. One thing that I found out, can't have one monkey, gotta have three. That was a pimp right there, boy. That was a pimp in his own right. Now Snoop Dogg made a gospel album.
Right. I'm doing that too.
And you also say you already in there with Warren G.
So remember when you said what's next? Like when I told you I got a checkpoint, like I'm doing everything. Like I want to be able to say like, bitch, I did everything. You know, so I did gospel, I did country, I did a motherfucking soul, southern soul. You know what I'm saying? I did a fucking live band performance and recorded it and did it like unplugged style, like Jay-Z. Yeah, I'm doing all that shit.
Everything. Now, have you met Jay-Z and Beyonce yet? Not yet?
Never.
But you gonna get there.
I'm gonna get there.
You already on the way.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I'm gonna pull up on them.
They need to pull up on you in that truck.
Yeah, they do.
With me, I'm gonna bring them Thursday. I'm gonna call his ass tonight. That's how it sounded when you talking about I called Wayne. I'm like, okay, shit, I called Jay-Z. Tom talk to him like it's regular people, Tom. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. I want to thank you so much for coming in. I know you and your beautiful wife got so much to do.
For sure, I appreciate you having me, man. And we definitely got to do a part 2.
Yes, we definitely gonna do a part 2.
Yeah.
I'm calling my brother right motherfucking after this, bro. We got to start a part 2, and it's gonna be big.
Yeah.
It gotta be big. Wait till you come back, Tom, because I'm telling you, you can stop the camera now next. If y'all want to tune in next, I'm so damn tipsy, Tom. I gotta be. Make sure y'all stay tuned for this. It's gonna be on iHeart, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, you name it. It's there. Live footage gonna be on YouTube. Next week, we dropping it next Friday. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Episode 9 coming soon. It's gonna be a game night. And we out. Tom motherfucking G, baby.